Hi friends, welcome back to Computer Education for Kids. So today I am back with some important information about Windows 10. Some features which are related to Windows 10 that are not in Windows 7. This is mainly for class 5. Let's watch the video. More about Windows 10. Hope that you have done the activity last week. So today the first topic is booting. Everyone knows that computer work with an operating system. Windows is an operating system. When we start a computer, it will take some time to start, right? When you turn on. What is happening inside the computer? The operating system is loading in the computer's memory. And this process is called as booting. So everyone knows Windows is an operating system. So how do we understand that whatever is happening on Windows? It is nothing but graphical user interface, which is helping us and the computer to connect so that they represent everything in pictures and we can understand that format. It is graphical user interface. Now, as soon as after booting, you can see small pictures on the monitor, right? What are these small pictures called as? It is called as icons. What is it? Icons. And after seeing the icons, the window on the monitor, what is that called? It is called as desktop. All these terms you might have studied last year, right? The desktop. Now we will see about this is a desktop. See, you can see icons and at the end you can see a taskbar. That is a horizontal bar which is at the bottom of the desktop. Start button is the desktop is the right. So now we will see in detail about taskbar. Taskbar is nothing but where is it present? At the bottom of the desktop. This is a picture of taskbar. So what is happening in taskbar? In taskbar we will have many icons and at the left corner you can see a start button. When you click on the start button, what can you see? You can see many list of options where you can go inside and work on it, right? So next to the start button, you can see a search box. Did you see a search box there? Yes. What is it search box? Search box is used to search anything in the computer and the internet. And we have a task view button at the right of the search box. What is it used for? We can create multiple desktops at the same time. That is the extra feature in Windows 10. Okay, this is about taskbar, and in the middle section you will have lot of programs. As you know, in Windows 7 also you might have seen whatever programs you're opening, it will come on the middle. And the right end of the taskbar, what is it? Notification area, where we can see clock, network connectivity, battery and volume. Next we are going to see is icons. What are icons? The small pictures on a desktop are called icons. So first icon what we are going to see is this PC, like my computer in Windows 7. What is the use of it? We will have many files and folders. We can go inside it and select and work. That's the use of this PC. It will store all the data in this PC. Next, Internet Explorer. This is a symbol of Internet Explorer. What is the use of Internet Explorer? Everyone knows it. What is it? We can connect and browse the internet, right? So this is the next icon is recycle bin. What is the use of recycle bin? It is acting like a waste paper basket. Okay, and what is the use of it? Whatever files we are deleting, everything will get stored in the recycle bin. Until we delete it permanently, it won't go from the recycle bin. That's why we call it as waste paper basket. Next one is network. Using this is a symbol of network. If I am sharing one or more computer devices in the same network, I can access each devices using this network. So that is the use of network. And the last one what we are going to see is shortcut icons. For example, I prepared a Word document. Now I want to go inside the Word and then only I can open it. If I want to directly open it from desktop, I can create a shortcut icon for that. So it's a direct route to a specific app. Booting. What is booting? When we turn on the computer, it will take some time to load. That means the operating system is loading into its memory, and this process is called booting. As soon as the computer is turned on, we see a screen, and that is called as desktop. At the end of the desktop or bottom of the desktop, we can find a horizontal bar and it is called as task bar. Left corner of the taskbar is start button. When we click, we'll get many options on that. Right to the start button, we have a search box where we can search in both the computer and the web. Next to the search box, we have task view button, which will allow us to create multiple desktop at the same time. Then we have a middle section where the opened apps, whatever apps you opened will be displayed in the middle section. At last, the notification area where you can see clock, network connectivity, battery and volume. The next portion what we saw was icons. What are icons? The small pictures on the desktop are called as icons. So we saw this PC icon. It will help us to select different files and folders. Internet Explorer, it is used to connect to the internet. Then we saw recycle bin, which will help us to keep the deleted files and folders for time being till we delete it permanently. Network, to access the shared files among the computers. Then shortcut icons, to create the shortcut for any application or document. Today we are going to see about live tiles. This is a start menu. On the right hand side you can see that blocks, right, in the square shape, and those are live tiles. All those are applications. And where is it present? In the right hand side of the start menu. And what will be displayed here? We can see news and the latest updates of news and weather report. Whatever application you want to bring into front of the start menu, you can do that. Now we will see what are the steps to make any application in the form of tiles. For that, first you have to click on the start button. You will find many apps like you see in Windows 7 itself. So for example, now I want to bring the Word app in the form of tiles to the start menu. What will I do? I'll right click on the Word app. I have to right click on the Word app. Then I will have many options. Among them, the first option is pin to start. I have to just click on that, and the Word app will be in the form of tiles in the start menu. Next is resizing tiles. We have 4 sizes how we can resize the tiles. That is small, medium, wide and large. Now we will see what are the steps to resize the tiles which we saw on the screen. Now this is the start menu. You have many tiles on that. Now the first step is that select any tile. Just click on any of the right click on any of the tile which you want to resize. You will have an option called resize on the top. You just have to click the resize option. Then you will have small, large, medium and wide. You can select any size. However you want to resize the tiles, accordingly it will be resized. Next is display multiple windows at a time. I want to display 2 windows at a time. For that, what are the steps? First, I have to open any 2 apps. For example, I want to open Word and Paint at the same time. So I'm just opening Word and then I'm opening Paint. The second step is that you will have a blank portion on the taskbar. You have to right click on the blank portion of the taskbar. There you will find many options. Among that, you have to select Show Windows Side by Side. You can see the Word and the Paint will be displayed side by side as 2 windows in front. Thank you so much for watching. I hope the information uploaded was very useful. So see you in next video with another bunch of information. Before that, let me remind you to subscribe my channel and hit on the like button if you like my presentation.